So, welcome back, bike addicts. It's new bike day, and you think, what the heck's that? It is a Trek. So, this is the FX.1. It is the lowest range, and it's not brand new. It looks brand new, but it's not brand new, because I actually bought this off a friend of mine. Well, actually, barber next door to my shop, and he was selling it, so I thought I'd buy it off him. So these are like, I think it's like £4.99, because this is the disc version. It's like £4.99. I actually got it off him for like 200 quid. So big saving there. But it's not got what I want. And as you know, this stuff's going to have to come off, and I'm going to change everything on it as usual. But there's one problem. This cassette is a freewheel cassette, so it's not a hub. You just slide the cassette on. This one you screw it on, and it's only 7-speed. So I'm gonna have to get a new wheel. But I had an idea. Seeing as I bought a new front wheel for my Marlin, I'm going to buy a new back wheel for my Marlin and then put the back wheel on this, because yes, they do fit. I know these are 700C and my Marlin's a 29er, but they're basically the same size. And as you know, my WTB Radlers fit on that wheel anyway, so they'll be going on this, and it's the same size on the back with the QR and a quick release on the back. So that's what I'm going to be doing. But I'll have to sort things out first, because I've got a lot of stuff to sort out. And yes, I've bought another watch. That's from here, what's his name? That's from me subscription thing. You know, me WGA. So anyway, let's get down to this bike. So there's not really much I can say about it, except for the stuff on it. Like, it's not good stuff. But I didn't buy it basically for the parts. If you don't know me by now, and this is the first time you're watching, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I buy bikes, strip them down, either respray them, and then I basically upgrade the whole lot on them. So this is basically going to be no exception. I'm going to upgrade this. Yeah, I'm sure that rear brake cable goes through the down tube, so I could actually leave the mechanical brakes on, but I've got a set of Shimano ones there, which I might just put on instead of doing hydraulics, because this is only going to be for like roads and like the Monsell Trail, you know, stuff like that. It's not going to be anything off the beaten track. Maybe go through Sankey Valley with it, you know, with the gravel tyres on. And you know, basically it will be a gravel bike by the time I finished it, but with flat bars, because you know me, I don't like the drop bars, can't use them, hate them. That's why my racing bike is got flat bars with bar ends on it. So, but anyway, this is my new project, and like I say, it is basically a brand new bike. I think he said he's been on it, like he's ridden it like 4 times around the block, and that was it. He's not been anywhere. I can tell he's not been anywhere far on it. But you know, I'm not one to argue, and I'm not one to pass up a really good deal. So let's go over the bike itself. Let's see what we've got. So sorry about the lights. It is dark outside now because I've got home from work. So anyway, these are, yeah, I think these are Bontrager grips. Nothing spectacular. I will be changing them out. I have actually ordered some Audi grips for it, because you know me, I like my Audi grips. And then we've got the turny, crappy bloody shifters and levers in one. You know, basically put on the cheapest of bikes. And if you remember Minorco, that had the same things on it. So anyway, you've got, yeah, these are actually steel bars. They are metal, not what's his name, not aluminium. Yeah, I think they're 25 point somethings, so they are only thin. And then you got your stem. I think there's a Bontrager stem as well. Bontrager bars, Bontrager stem, and then the same on the other side. This is actually a 3x7. So you've got 7 gears on this side, 3 on this side. So let's go down, just a box standard headset on it. And then we got the straight forks, which I do like. You know, I was going to put straight forks on my Trek. See how it went. But the carbon forks are bought. Little chip, I think that I've done that in the car actually. Put that in the car. Never mind. It'll be alright. So you got your cheapo brakes. Like I say, they're just mechanical disc brakes. Just cheap discs on it. I will be changing the discs out. I will be changing the brakes out. I'll probably go in the end because I have got SLX rear brake, so I'll probably get an SLX front brake, even though I have got a brand new Dior front brake. But anyway, I'll see what happens. Yeah, no, I just don't know what to put on it just yet. I'll have a really good think about it. But anyway, Bontrager wheel, H2 comp tyres. See if we can get a decent view of the tyre tread. That's his tyre tread. Now they are actually made for road, this. Then we go down to a turny front mech on it. 3 times speed on it. It's not the best. I'm sure I've got an XT one, or I know I've got an SLX one. But I'll see, because this clump of iron is going to come off. I'm actually thinking about doing this into a 2x10 because I've got a stout crankset which I took off my Specialized rock hopper, so I might just put that onto here, and then maybe if I do like the bike and the way it rides, I'll put a Holotech crankset on it, but we'll see. So back to the, oh my god, another clump of metal. We got the Altus rear mech, or Dralia if you want to call it a Dralia, and we got the pig iron on the back. So that's a 7-speed cassette on it. I think it's something like a 11, or I think it might be a 12 by 32, so it's not a very big cassette, but it will be when I finished. And then you got the other brake and disc, so that's basically it. Oh yeah, and then you got the 27.2 seat post, and guess what, it just so happens I've got a 27.2 carbon fibre seat post there, which I was going to put on my old GT Zascar, but anyway, it'll go on this. And I might just leave that seat on because it doesn't look too bad a seat. It's not like over massive, it's not a big clumpy thing, and it actually looks okay for the bike. Probably needs going back a bit, but like I say, bars are going to get changed out. Stems definitely going to have to get changed out because I'm actually putting my race face carbon bars and stem on. I've got an extended stem because this is only a medium frame. I actually thought it was a large frame, it's a medium frame, but like I say, it'll do. It'll do for what I want it for. Yeah, like I say, you can put the seat higher. I've got a 400mm seat post there, so then bars are going to get changed out, the brakes, everything. basically everything's going to change. So, tell you what, I wasn't going to start tonight, but let's get started on it. So guys, this is where we're up to. Everything's basically off it. No, I've not took the bottom bracket off because it's a waste of time taking that off just yet. I haven't got a Holotech crankset to go in it yet, but maybe in the future it will have. So anyway, I put the carbon bars on and the stem. So that's all ready. Yes, that is the cable that goes for the rear brake, but I'll probably have to I'll probably take that out. But what I will do is use that to feed through the hydraulic brake. That's when I decided to sort that out as well. So I'm just going to leave that in for now, but I've got one big problem. Look down there. Them two little holes there for my caliper. They're the wrong size. They are not standard caliper size. They are, let's just find my caliper. If you look at that, that's not very good, that's completely different size to a normal brake caliper. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to find an adapter. I don't know whether I've got one or not. That's going to fit it, because it's going to be very awkward getting it in that space, because as you can see they've done all the plumbing inside of it, so it's going to be a bit of a pain in the backside to get an adapter to go on it. But anyway, this is where I'm up to now, so I'm going to crack on and start putting some parts back on it. Well guys, we've got a little bit of a problem. The offsets on the forks for the brakes, for the calipers, are completely different size to a normal brake. Even if I put the adapter on, it's still not going to fit on the front, and same on the back. I think they've basically done this purposely, so you can't put anything else on except for what they put on the bike. Even so, these are Shimano mechanical brakes. These are really good brakes, these actually. And as you can see, even the offsets on them are massive. There's only, there's only that brake caliper that's going to fit because of the style of the caliper. Why on earth would you do that? Why on earth would you make a fork with a caliper that'll only fit? And that's a bit out of order, Trek. What are you doing? You know, that, say, this bike's trying to fight me all the bloody way, isn't it? So unfortunately, even though I had put on, that's my Dior brake, that's the Shimano Dior, there's no way that's going to fit unless I can get, look, state, a huge gap difference. See the gap difference in it? It's massive. So they're not even going to fit on. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to put on a single Tektro brake. I have got some high-powered Shimano ones there, but to be honest, I don't want to put them on this bike. I'm just going to put these on, these Avid ones. They'll do, you know, they work. And what I'm going to have to do is put the old blooming brakes back on, because I've had a look online and I can't find a blooming adapter to fit them. What the hell are you thinking, Trek? So if these bugger up, I'm going to have to get some of them. You know, and I bet they cost a bloody fortune. I bet they cost more than what a normal bloody caliper would cost. I bet they cost more than my Shimano ones. So that's very disappointing, because like, I would have rather have put these on, you know. These are rather powerful actually, these. I actually bought these. I got two of them. That one, and then got that one, which that's a back. This is a back one. That I actually bought for my electric scooter I had, but unfortunately they didn't fit on that either. So, but anyway, I'm gonna have to carry on looking, because crankset's on. XT rear mech's on. I'm thinking do a shove an XT rear mech on. Like I say, yeah, nothing's gonna fit them except for the blooming calipers it came with. So anyway, oh yeah, tyres are off and the new tyres are on. So what I'll do, I'll whisk this Dior hydraulic brake off. I'm going to put the old calipers back on for now, until I can work something out, and then we see how we go. I'll tell you, this bike is trying to fight me all the bloody way. Anyway, I'll carry on and see you in a second or two. So this is where I'm up to now, guys, and you're probably thinking, well, what have you changed? Well, if you look closely, you'll see that the bike's got new wheels on it. And no, they're not 700Cs, these are 29ers, and these are actually off my rock hopper. Well, why have you took them off the rock hopper? Well, simple fact being, what I've done, I was going to put my Trek Marlin wheels on it, but I didn't like the black spokes on this bike. It has been a long process, because I've been changing tyres, putting tyres back on and everything else. And when I put the tyres on the Marlin wheels, put them on the bike, it didn't look right. So what I've done, I've took these off my rock hopper, because it's got the chrome. And what I've done, I put the Trek Marlin wheels onto my rock hopper. And yes, I had to change the discs over, the cassettes over, the tyres over, the inner tubes and everything else, but I'm finally there. But I'm waiting on my chain. I was hoping it was going to come today. It didn't. So I'm hoping tomorrow, Thursday latest, because I do want to get this bike set up and get out on it, have a ride round on it. What I might do, I might take it up to work and go for like a morning ride. I have to see what the blooming weather's like as well, because it's had nothing but rain the last couple of days and over the weekend. So anyway, you're probably thinking, well, what's on me Trek? Well, if you remembered, I changed the forks on the Trek, so I had to buy a new front wheel for that, because it was a 15mm bolt through. Because I used the RockShox 35s. So that's got them on. So what I have got to do though is buy a new back wheel for the Trek. But what it is, I want the same hub and rim as what's on the front wheel. So I'll probably order that soon. I'm not in any rush, to be honest, because I've got 8 bikes now. I do need to get rid of some, but I have got, like I say, I have got my eye on that new Trek Marlin +8, the new electric bike. Yes, I know it's only a 50 Newton meter motor on it, and it's only got a 400 watt hour battery, but I really do like that bike. And like I say, when I'm on my high bike, I only use one bar on like the Monsell Trail and that, and like I don't even think I used, I think I only used one bar when I was at Gisborne Forest as well, because most of the time I'm not even in the motor. You know, the motor's not even getting used, so if the motor's not getting used, the battery's not getting used. So anyway, this is where I'm up to, guys. Like I say, hopefully the chain will come tomorrow or Thursday. You're not going to have to wait, because you're going to see it in the next little segment. So anyway, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well guys, there we have it. The bike is complete. So, what have I done to it? So, here we go. So, let's start from the top. Change the bars, change the grips, change the brake levers, change the shifter, change the stem. I've left on the headset because I don't want to be messing about with that. It's fine the way it is. So, change the front wheel, change the back wheel, and you're looking and going, they're not the Rockhopper wheels, and no, they're not. I've actually, that one, the front one is actually off my Trek Marlin, and the rear one's a brand new wheel. Simple fact being, when I had that tyre on, this is the 44, with the 29er, it was actually rubbing on the frame. So what I've done, I've changed the wheels. I'll change this back wheel as well. Like I say, it's a brand new back wheel, but I couldn't get a silver spoke one in the higher quality hubs and rims. You buy the cheaper ones, but you know, this one will take a, well, it'll actually take a 12 speaker set on it, as long as it's the SRAM one. I could put 12 speaker set on it, but I'm not going to do, because I'm happy with the 10 speed. So anyway, let's go along. So we changed the seat post, so it's got a carbon fibre seat post. Changed the crankset to a Holotech crankset, Holotech race face bottom bracket, race face pedals, XT rear mech. But what I've done, I've just put a Dior cassette on instead of putting my XT one on, because I think it'll be a little bit overkill, even though the XT is a little bit overkill on this, to be honest, and so is the race face bottom bracket, but it's what I decided to use at the time. So anyway, that is the bike all complete. So the only thing is, it's getting out to test it, which is a bit of a problem, because today's Sunday and I've decided to take the day off because I've been working 4 weeks non-stop. So this is my first day off in 4 weeks, and I'm basically cheesed off because it was, I got up this morning and it's absolutely pissing it down. It's still drizzle now, so I'm not very happy about that. But so what I did do is I just popped down to see my parents, and I actually valeted my car inside. just give it a good clean out and that. I've actually got my MOT due up. So make your car clean, guys. Makes it look like you actually take care of your car. So anyway, bike's complete. I just need to take it for a ride. Hopefully, well, I'll probably end up working next Sunday. So what I might do, I might just take it to work with me, go for a quick ride before I start work. That'll be on the Sunday, be nice and quiet on the roads and everything, see what the bike's like, and then post like a little short video up of it. So don't forget, guys, as well, I've got the Watch Gang Alternative Watch coming up in a couple of days. By the time people have already seen this, they'll probably see it anyway. And this watch is something special. Well, it better be something special. I've not even opened the box yet. I'm still waiting to do the unboxing. So that's going to be in a few days' time. So anyway, guys, I'm going to cut it here. Keep watching. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Get out on them bikes. Start building your bikes, guys. You know, it works out a lot better because you can put whatever you want on it then. And I'll see you very soon.